fuck?
Hey yo.
Sweaty ass. Nah, I don't know about you, but
I'm feeling
not me.
sweaty
But what
too.
about you?
This is the first episode of our brand new series, the Drunken Dipsticks, where we review fine liquors and watch awful shit after we.
That just happened. Whoa, this felt like I was falling 40 feet forward. Can't explain, just know that this is gonna be really hard to get up from. Because I laid down and it felt like I was falling perpetually back and forth. Fuck.
Get drunk off of them. Today we have Old Forester, 100 proof. And Old Forester, 100 proof, founded in 1870. The back of it says, nearly 150 years ago, my great-grandfather, George Garvin Brown, was the first to seal his bourbon in a glass bottle, ensuring consistency and exceptional quality. He felt so strongly in his convictions that he signed his name to it. Today, I am proud to add my signature as proof that our commitment to the Old Forester legacy lives on, said by Campbell P. Brown, president of Old Forester.
Oh.
And this is hold on.
Yeah.
This is a direct quote from Mr. George Garvin Brown himself. This whiskey is distilled by us only, and we are responsible for its richness and fine quality. Its elegant flavor is solely due to the original fineness developed with our care. There is nothing better in the market.
1870.
Yep, founded in 1870.
Just give it a camera a good look.
Let's give it a good look. Old Forester 100 proof. Lovely. Let's see if Mr. George Garvin Brown is all he seems to think he is. He's real proud of that shit. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Smell that.
Honestly, it smells a lot like Jack Daniels.
It does.
It smells a lot like Jack Daniels. Hence the.
Oh yes. Very professional. We're drinking our Old
Very-
Forester out of Jack cups.
Jack.
Now, apparently, this has flavor notes of apple, oak, and spice.
Which I'm excited about the apple and oak.
I am too. You
Well-
can really smell the apple in it, I think.
You can actually, yeah. Smell the oak. The other one was like vanilla,
Ooh.
but like I think vanilla flavored
got-
things is not my forte.
Oh, now I'm like picking up a little bit of like a molasses, almost brown sugar smell.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh.
That's definitely a lot more than Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels just smells like Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels,
That's
Jack Daniels
it.
smells like wood and rubbing alcohol. Hey, I'll tell you what, you can't beat that price though.
no, you can't. What, $23
Yeah,
a bottle?
This bottle is like $30, so.
26 bucks.
26.
It's not much more.
Yeah,
27,
Old Forester is a
26.
good. Like, if you want something better than Jack, but you don't want to spend that much more, well, get you some Old Forester.
Old Forester.
Ooh. Cheers.
That smells nice.
Mmm.
I like that.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's really good.
impressed.
That's really good.
We got some ice for a second taste.
I snuck us in the bit in. Ooh. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Now, icy water.
I've had quite a bit of drink between the last video, so maybe my tolerance has gone up a bit, but the moonshine felt harsher, for sure.
I think the moonshine had a much stronger flavor because it had added flavor, which made it a little bit easier.
But I've had quite a bit of whiskey since then, so I don't want to get my Band-Aid wet, and I don't want to get it in the water. That'd be weird.
Goddamn! I didn't taste it. I got ice in my mouth.
I held that in my tongue, and you could really taste the oak. And
oh my god,
I just held it in my mouth. That was actually wow.
Boy, that's smooth as butter. That is amazing. This might be my favorite. This might be my new go-to.
That's really good.
This is really good.
Let me get some of the George Dickel. I have some George Dickel. Let's do a comparison.
Some George Dickel 8-year. Another pretty good one.
This, to me, tastes better than George Dickel.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be honest, I don't think there's much comparison.
I don't have much of it left. I don't have much of it left. I drank about half of it myself, and then we drank some last night.
So we have some George Dickel 8-year. Now, admittedly, this is not a fair comparison because this has much more of a cherry, much more fruity taste to it.
Let's have a smell test beforehand. This was... Dude, that smells so much oak. That's actually really good. I like that.
You can really smell the cherry.
It's such a oak. Wow.
You can really smell the cherry in that.
You can.
We should have gotten another glass.
I got some. I'll get some.
God, that is amazing.
That wow, I like that. Bring up fancy glasses for George Dickel.
I mean it, bro. This shit is smooth as butter.
I do have another whiskey-esque glass, but I want to use these. I like these.
Yeah, the blue crystal.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed.
Really, actually, yeah.
I was kind of thinking this wasn't going to be that good. Because I've tried Four Roses, and I haven't been too impressed by it. And I hear Old Forester and Four Roses get talked about in the same breath, so.
This is much more, cherry. When you smell it like this, it's,
Oh! You can so...
This is, like, more syrupy.
You're saying it's...
Like, that's not really the word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has much more of a sweet kind of molasses smell
it's
to
sweeter.
it. But like,
wow, that's a lot sweeter.
Smelling them side by side, I mean, to me, there isn't much comparison.
Old Forester, which is a higher alcohol, because that tastes harsher than that. That tastes a little smoother. But that's 50%.
Yes, that's 50%. This is 45%.
I can tell. So,
and although Old Forester is
this almost has a honey. Old Forest, smell it between. Almost a honey is. Maybe because of the oak.
To me, it's not comparable. I think Old Forester beats George Dickel out of the water.
I think it does. Let me just side by side. Yeah, sweet.
To me,
you know what too? That has a clearer taste on your tongue.
I think so.
Yeah, Old Forester, dude.
To me, George Dickel has almost a cardboard taste to it, which isn't unusual with liquor.
Yeah.
But
it's and you know what? This was like, that's like a couple dollars more than George Dickel. I think this was $23.
I would say that it's worth it.
I think so, dude. I like that. Yeah, I like Old Forester more. Wow. Okay.
I'm impressed.
I like that.
I would say that all this big shit that Mr. George Garvin Brown was talking, I would say he deserves it.
Yeah.
I would say that he was absolutely right about everything he said.
You know what? I'm gonna empty this out and put ice in it, and now that this is pretty cold, maybe it'll stay as ice for longer.
Okay. You think while you're up you can pick up a water or so? I already done.
Yeah.
Let's finish this shit.
I haven't opened that one. I got some leftovers I can use for now.
Appreciate it. Thank you, homie.
No problem.
I'll tell you what, I bet Old Forester would be good with that apple juice you got. You wanna crack that open?
This just became serious. This just became a serious video.
All right. I'll go get it. You've already been up.
Well, aren't you just so romantic?
I'm just a gentleman. What can I say?
See what he does for me.
I'm gonna be sucking some dick. You know what I mean? And some dick.
Lord Forester.
No, I've read.
I did have a little bit of moonshine earlier.
That's true.
I may start feeling something.
Feeling it?
Maybe.
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
In the background, I feel like I can just slightly.
It's a little bit.
It's good.
Is it? Oh,
That's
good.
way better. Old Forester with that is way better.
Yeah.
It's
It
smooth.
accentuates that apple taste to it.
You're right. It's like a match made in heaven.
It's like a match made by a fucking retard. Apple and apple goes together. Who could have guessed?
Oh, that's good. We'll watch the video. Once we run out of liquor, we'll put some Minute Maid and mix both.
Once we run out of liquor.
And
That
like
is
a couple minutes of drinking.
Oh, I thought you meant once we run out.
No.
I was gonna say that is not happening tonight. We'll go to the hospital. Well, for now, we have some good content to watch while we're intoxicated. We're gonna watch some. Cotton Public.
Yes.
That's gonna be real great. That too.
That just appeared in front of me.
That is impeccable. That is.
That's good.
What would you give it?
good.
What would you give it out of 10?
I'm gonna give it out of a 10 on knowing that there's better liquor out there that I haven't tried yet. And I'm gonna give it out of what I have. So George Dickel has been the best up to this so
Okay.
far, and I would have to say that was like a 6.
Right.
It was good. Jack Daniels was my first whiskey. That was like a 4 or a 5. It was okay. Nothing
Right.
special.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I'd have to retry it now because at the time it tasted strong. It was my first whiskey. So I'm gonna put it at a 5 because it's what I know.
Now, what about the Old Forester?
Old Forester, I'd have to put like 6.5
Yeah.
because it definitely tastes better. I definitely like it more,
Mm-hmm.
but I also don't know what's out there.
I would put Old Forester at, knowing there is better liquor out there, I'd put it at about a 7.
And then the moonshine we had last video.
See, the thing is that that's not authentic liquor.
It's not.
flavor.
It's not. And
So-
the flavor wasn't good, really.
Right.
Like it wasn't appealing
But
to
don't
drink.
get me wrong. It was fun to drink.
It was fun. So if I had to put that on a scale a little different than that, I probably would have just put it at 6. Underneath Forester.
Now, if you notice, the Old Forester has a lot more of a red tint to it.
It
than
does.
George Dickel.
It's George Dickel is more orange, if you can tell from camera.
Big one.
Yeah.
So this almost has a honey, sort of, almost like a wine to it. And this is very red.
Very red. I like it.
I was making fun of the founder for being so full of himself, but man, if I made liquor like this, I'd be full of myself too.
How's it going?
How you doing, sir?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to
My name's
meet you.
Gordon. I got a package here for you, man. I think we should talk about some stuff online that's kind of been happening, like on Instagram and stuff like that, okay? Hate to tell you about the Daddy.org account, but that was me, okay?
He's got
We just want to have a
pictures
conversation with you about what's going on.
of the
I know you're taking care of
Instagram.
your mom. I don't want to bring her into it,
You
okay?
printed
Just wanna have-
pictures.
Just want to talk to you.
DMs.
Just want to talk to you.
All right,
Oh my god.
Want to go outside?
let's go down the street to Wawa.
I'm with it.
All right.
Yeah. Well, my name's Gordon. I am sorry to meet you like this. The only reason that I think this...
Why are you sorry?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he's sorry at all.
Why are you sorry? He's a. It seems like
Right.
you're a grandpa and you didn't want like your wife to know or something.
That's why
So-
he went to the Wawa.
So,
I think fuck you. I ain't sorry. Kids.
Yeah.
You kids.
Or you're trying to.
You're trying to
There's no excuse for that. Innocence that comes with a kid should stay that way.
Right. I understand people got fucked up lives, but you were the one who wanted that kid.
I think some soda will help me. I'm feeling sluggish.
I've only had like a drink and a half.
I think caffeine will really help this getting drunk.
You gotta get what you gotta get is some Four Loko. What it pretty much is tequila mixed with fucking Monster Energy. That's shit.
I've heard people love Four Locos.
I've heard people love it, but
They get fucked up.
well, they don't just get fucked up; they end up going to jail.
So yes, that is a good match.
I mean, it'd be perfect for me. Florida man drinks Four Loko and goes to fucking jail.
Be addressed with a talk is because you seem like a hardworking guy who takes care of his mom, who maybe just got sucked into the wrong things online. You know,
That motherfucker's mom is alive? How the fuck?
Okay, he's at least like 65, right?
Right. If
Your
his-
mom being alive is pretty impressive,
Let's-
right? What is she? 87?
Okay.
90?
Let me do some math real quick because let's just say he's 65. Okay?
Now, I know back then people had kids early on. Like my grandma had kids by like 21 or
Right.
something. But
I mean, okay.
That's-
Let's just say the youngest possible. Let's say his mom had him when she was 16.
because you could get married at 16 back then.
Right. That would mean his mom is 80.
That's what my grandma did.
That would mean his mom is 81 years old. How is
Yeah.
that bitch kicking? If that bitch
Well, to be fair, I did know a couple people at work that their grandmas were like 100.
it's
Listen,
still stuck to your fucking
Me
face.
myself am trying to go for the caveman look,
Right.
and you have a good one going on.
You
I
know
will
me.
say myself.
You know me.
I know we paused on a lot already, but for me, sons are one thing. But when people bring, I'm not a father. When people bring the word daughter into things, I feel like it makes me more protective
See,
because
that,
there's such an innocence.
well, that's an admirable thing. I notice a lot of men don't. They either don't get that feeling or they push that feeling down as much as possible because a lot of men forget that they have mothers and sisters and daughters.
Dude, I get that having a sister
And
too.
so, just the thought of my sister or my mom or even some of my cousins being in a situation like this, it makes me sick. It makes me want to kill these motherfuckers. And
that's a good feeling to have, no matter how much liquor you have in your system.
I noticed that the more liquor you have in your system, the more you want to kill PDFs.
You know what though? This is a good combination. I
Forrester
have
and
sweet
Dickel.
on the side, and then I have some strong.
You got sweet and
oak.
savory, bro.
This is a good mix.
your photos that you took yourself. Okay. Okay.
There's not
got
much
it.
of dick
Okay.
left.
So what I wanted to ask about, because we talked about our daughters, right? You said some stuff happened with you and them, and I get the whole incest thing is weird.
No
And what?
actual physical contact happened.
Okay.
Looking and stuff, and just innocent stuff.
That I'm
He's
judgmental
like,
about.
you're making
because,
good decisions.
David.
Yo.
We went on a walk and we smoked some cigars, and it was fucking good.
Oh,
It was fun.
okay, so I think the bald-ish guy, the bald fronting guy, was pretending to be another old man talking about gross shit with this guy, right? Like on Instagram.
Yeah.
And apparently they had talked about their daughters. I guess the old man said some real freaky shit about his daughters or granddaughters and whatnot. So I'm gonna can hear all this.
So to find your granddaughter or your daughter attractive is fucking insane. I was saying something before that. What was I saying?
Talking about us going out, smoking cigars, going on walks.
Yeah,
Walking through the fucking swamps of Florida.
We were walking through some swamp trails, and we were smoking some cigars sober. Besides.
Sober. We had not started drinking yet.
No, but my dad was like, he heard us leave, and he's like,
Hey,
Please
maybe
be
don't,
careful.
maybe don't drink and drive.
yeah, please be careful, don't drink and drive. I'm like, we're on a walk. We didn't drink yet, so and he liked.
I
it.
looked at my fucking thing. Apparently, that walk burned like 500 calories.
Really, dude, 500 calories was in the fucking
Yeah, that means
espresso
that I
shot.
undid the fucking Starbucks I got
It was
earlier.
the Starbucks we got. Yo,
Fuck yeah. We good.
You know, we talked about our daughters, right?
Oh.
No,
You said some stuff happened with
I'm
you and them, and I
mixing.
get, you know, the whole incident.
no, don't do it.
No,
No.
actual
No.
physical contact happened.
Okay.
Well, that was weird. Mixed
Looking
both of
and
them
stuff, you know,
in my
and
mouth.
just innocent stuff, really.
Come on to you, because like I said, there's
Innocent
nothing that's
stuff?
that I'm judgmental about because
Whoa. Sorry, that taste just hit me, and it was good. You mix them in your mouth. Awesome, both. Applesauce.
It's weird. It's very grainy tasting. You know, I
Right?
can really taste.
You can taste both of them.
Yeah, I can really taste the corn or whatever these liquors are based in.
It's just making me more fascinated about liquor. honestly.
It's crazy how that happens, right?
Right? I'm like,
It's
I was
crazy.
just drinking it.
But now I want to learn about it. And that's why we made this fucking series. So people like us can learn about liquor while also watching
Because
PDFs get their ass beat.
it's like what I did a thing was talking about with blacksmiths. It's like everyone you watch is way too fucking educated and you just take their word on it.
Right.
Or like someone who doesn't know anything about liquor is just like, yeah, I can see that.
Hey, we're bringing whiskey back to the working man. You know what I mean? We're good.
So I kind of like that. I like
that's oh, that's good.
that.
because, you know, David, I'm just gonna tell you, man to man, friend to friend, that I got in touch with you.
How can you say that? I'm sorry. I know you're trying to be nice, but
I'm-
man to man, friend to friend.
I really admire what this guy is doing, but I couldn't do it.
Like, the older I get, the more I want to be friendly and not so hateful.
right.
I think that's a good place to be in life, not being hateful.
That's a
But
hot take. Hey man, maybe being hateful is a bad thing.
Well, you know, the more people I meet that are cool people, they're not hateful people. You can talk about hateful things, but you're not a hateful person.
Right.
I know we're
bad.
We're
We're
bad.
bad.
We're hateful. We will hate all day.
Dude,
and that's all we'll do.
I be hating on strangers, bro.
I do it by myself. I do it by myself. I'll be at work and I'll be like, damn. Like, dude, really? You came out like that? But I think it's good to be hateful, but strive to not be as hateful. Just a little less.
You should write philosophy. That's profound. Dirty motherfucker.
Because either way, I don't understand how you could be attractive to a 12-year-old. Being attractive to a child
That's sick.
is sick. And you know what? I'm gonna make the observation. I'm drunk. Sorry. I'm getting towards drunk. But seeing a child in something that they shouldn't be wearing, like at a festival like that, where their child's wearing like booty shorts, no one wants to see that.
Right.
No one wants to see a 12-year-old's ass. It's not benefiting the child. The child is not even going through puberty yet. They don't even know what it means. They just know, my parents said it was okay to wear, and apparently it's the cool thing. And you know what? Children don't really care about that.
Right. And it's all
Unless if they're grown up that way by their parents, they don't care about that. They're like, I just want to go hang out with my friends.
right. And
That's the thing. It's the innocence about it. No one... Because if your child... The whole reason why you don't want your child wearing anything inappropriate, even when they're up in their upper teenage years, the reason why you don't want to is because you know someone's going to be looking at them. And that bothers me.
right.
Even if they're in the legal right to do so, the fact that an 80-year-old could be just staring at my daughter, I would fucking kill them.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
Exactly. I mean, that's why so many guys are so.
My inner fatherhood is coming out.
And that's why so many guys, when it comes to say their girlfriend or something, if they see a guy, looking at them, they will have a fucking, usually violent reaction.
You see this?
I see it.
You know
Kind of
what? Now that I'm
violence,
drunk
some kind
and a
of reaction.
little angry, I could totally... Government, if I ever have a daughter, and
I'm ready to hear this.
there's an old man disappears, and he may have been hitting on my daughter, you know the damn reason.
Hey, I read this story, right?
You know the damn fucking reason.
I read this story, right, about this guy who.
It comes out so smoothly now. That was the whole problem. It was hard getting it out. This drawer, there was a cord stuck
Out the hole.
So,
Out the back.
I read this story about a guy who went to jail, right?
Yeah.
He fuck it, I'll just say he raped a little boy
Yeah, I'll just
and
leave it.
then killed him. Right? Kid was maybe 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
He went to jail, obviously, and his cellmate was the dude's dad, who also went to jail for another reason. Dude, dad finds out that that's the guy who did it. Apparently, the dude didn't even make it 10 minutes before he fucking killed that guy. But here's the thing about that. The jail should have known that these people had some kind of relation and that they shouldn't have been cellmates. But what I believe is that the prison guards knew that and chose to ignore that so that this motherfucker would kill this guy. Pedophilia does not have the death penalty in this country. And the reason why is because that bitch Ruth Bader Ginsburg, this fucking black guy, raped and killed a 6-year-old girl. Now he said that he didn't mean to kill her. He wasn't trying to hurt her. And the fact that they wanted to give him the death penalty was racist. And in this case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and that cheeky cunt, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, said, hey, this is racist. We're being unfair to this guy. And he didn't get the death penalty, and that set the precedent for the whole rest of the country.
He raped a child!
He raped and killed a child.
This was a very good learning moment. Like, I just got really angry hearing you say
Fuck.
that.
Fuck.
Like, seriously angry.
Fuck Ruth. I'm glad that bitch is dead.
What?
Right.
What does that fucking say? Oh, I just wanted to have some good time. What were you doing to her? You think just fucking somebody kills somebody? What did he do to kill her?
Fuck her. Fuck that bitch.
Sticking my in a does not make you fucking die.
Exactly.
Fuck. Choking somebody or having them pin them down to where they can't breathe does.
They didn't have
Oh,
flying
that's probably
colors
because
to
of-
say about you.
You talk to my daughters.
Yes. Yep.
You what?
Alright, let's...
The reader, the viewers,
Y'all? You
will
guys?
if you're on your phone, you're a fucking nerd.
Get on a laptop or
Oh, you don't have a computer in your house? Well, fuck you!
Oldest daughter, I have no idea why she stopped talking to me. She stopped talking to me after Christmas when
You have no idea.
You got no
You have
idea.
no idea?
You got no idea. No lingering theory about maybe why she stopped talking about you. Maybe it's because you fuck kids.
Allegedly. Now, I finished my liquor. Let's refill.
Pour me another one, buddy.
But-
Oh, I just realized you should put a little disclaimer before this saying, hey, we don't encourage people to drink alcohol or anything.
yeah. Just wondering. This
I'll
one
tell you.
is
Yes.
almost flat. Not flat. It's most bottles are inward. This one is very inward, almost like a wine bottle. Why? Is my question.
Do
you know?
It's so it looks cooler. I don't know. Fucking Georgie here.
I'm feeling it like it's my prostate.
Excuse me? This is a battle of the Georges, alright? George Garvin Brown and George Dickel. I guess they had different opinions about what the bottom of a bottle should look like.
Now, me preferably. That looks cooler.
Well,
In a way. They both look cool.
nobody questioned your opinion there. You good. Something interesting, though, is
Like, my dick is long right now. Is it really long?
What
Why
are
is
you
it curving that way?
what are you fucking rambling about?
That's not a good thing to ramble about while this is.
hold on, Josh. Let me tell you, you got a talent, and it's not just acting. Your talent is you will manage to get your ass beat by inanimate objects all the fucking time.
You couldn't be more right. You couldn't be more right.
All the time we go to some fucking Walgreens, right? You close the fridge and it's just, oh. Yo, let me give some context. Whoa. Let me give some context. This motherfucker is on the floor of the hallway at this current moment. Alright, for my next trick, I'm gonna try and get all my pee in the bowl of your toilet. Now I'm Evil Knievel here because I get paid for the attempt, not the successful stunt. I heard that. Yeah, I think the video heard that. If y'all didn't hear, this motherfucker came up to me while I was taking a piss. He walked in the bathroom while I was using it. And he said to me, hey, go sit down and be completely silent. And then while I was sitting here, doing exactly as I was instructed, I hear two distinct sounds. Two very familiar sounds of he set off two fucking bottle rockets while I was sitting here minding my own fucking business. Hey,
I still have fireworks. I forgot. I just remembered.
Tell the story. That's a good idea. Go set off some fireworks while you're fucking plastered. Tell them the story about how you shot your neighbor with a fucking firework.
I was very focused while doing this, by the way.
Okay, good. You walked in.
4th of July, setting off fireworks. We didn't have all the money in the world, so just have some bottle rockets. One would go up silently and then explode, which I kind of like better because it's something about, and it was super fast and then a really loud pop. But these ones whistle and then pop. And I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the whistler. At the end of the night, I let one off. And it slanted, and I was like, fuck it, let's see what it does. And it went off. Went, 500 feet? All the way to the neighbors. Hit the house. It exploded. They must have been in there like, what the fuck? Old Forester, a little bit of ice, and some Minute Maid lemonade. Same thing, just Old Forester instead of pickle.
Cheers.
You know what? This one's not as smooth.
No.
But it reminds me a lot more of bourbon.
I think that it mixes better with the apple juice.
I think it does. I think you're right about that one.
But it's still good. Ooh, that's giving me a warm feeling all in my chest. Sort of like when a young woman who's over the age of 18 lays on your chest.
I was like, you better be careful. We're already watching some unfortunate events.
When a nice young lady who's over the age of 18 lays her soft head on your chest as you're going to bed. You know what I mean? You feel me?
I do.
You feel me?
You know, I mean, they told me the obvious.
Who's the cameraman?
You know, and
He's doing a shit job. Fire this motherfucker.
so that's why
Who else in my family have you talked to?
the rabbit hole goes deep, David. This is the thing I'm trying to figure out.
What I did was I fixed the Israeli conflict. This was Israel. This was Palestine. I mixed.
Fuck the world. I ain't no damn president. I want my damn tasteful shit. I'll drink the okay, then over that shit. Cause I ain't no damn president. Fuck that shit. Fuck Israel. I don't live there. I'm just a regular ass human watching a damn YouTube video. That's what I think. Look at this. Look at this. Fuck that.
I fixed the Israeli situation. This was Israel. This was Palestine. I mixed them. I got a 2-state solution, and it tastes.
They ain't part
Okay,
of our country, ho. Why do I give a damn? Does it look like I give a damn what Russia does? Unless if they bring slaves back, I don't think I care.
What the fuck?
One daughter, whenever she would come visit, she wouldn't sleep in her bedroom. She slept in my bedroom.
Okay.
Nah, she's gotta be young.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. This is a fucking.
Fell over.
Hey yo!
He fell over. The chair and him fell over.
Yo, hold up! I found the water bottle though, bro.
You do know.
I do know that she says things happen, but the God's honest truth, I don't even know what I do in my sleep to this day.
I get it.
All of a sudden,
You're feeble and you're old and you're a piece of shit and you lived all your life the little pervert shit. I get it. But what do you fucking mean you don't know what you do in your sleep? You get up and fucking walk around and people and you don't know that shit? What do you fucking mean?
I have to go take a piss. You real cocksucker. Oh, you really.
Now I feel better. Oh, my ankle.
I think it's time for me to hit the hay. I'm tired.
Me too.
Sleepy.
Me too.
That was the first episode of DIPSTICKS. The second thought on Old Forester. Will you still rate it where you did before?
By itself, yes. With apple juice, Dickel is better with apple juice than Old Forester. Wait, sorry. Apple juice is better with Old Forester than Dickel. But lemonade is better with Dickel than Old Forester.
Yes, that's absolutely.
Yes, and I don't think I'm gonna drink the rest of this right now. That's not gonna happen.
I think I'm going to bed.
Think I'm going to bed too?
I'll go ahead and let you do whatever outro you want. Go to sleep. Good night.
Well, Grand is sleeping on the floor with some blankets because we're drunk. And, the video is over. I'm really drunk. We won't be watching this shit again. That's awful. Won't be seeing that again, but you'll be seeing this again. I don't know, man. Fuck off. Yeah.